Oh, yeah, that's silver. See the edge? I'm gonna pull it out. It should be a silver quarter, probably oh my gosh. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the video. I hope you're having a fantastic day. It's a really rainy day here at the farmhouse, but man, there's still a lot of noise going on. I'm not sure in the background if you can hear the crow cawing and the birds singing. I heard a turkey a second ago, and yesterday I even saw a little bird attacking a vulture. So a lot going on. Anyhow, the video you're about to watch is a hunt I did about a week ago. It's been raining here a lot during my travel days, so I've been staying close to home, and I decided I'm just going to get over the hump and start doing some door knocking in some prestigious urban areas around me that have older homes that go back to around the late 1920s. And I've started hunting this neighborhood a little bit as far back as like 3 years ago, before I even lived in this area, and I knew that some of these lawns that haven't been returfed might be really good, so I finally got to start door knocking more of them. And let me just say, wow, it has been absolutely amazing. So for those of my subscribers who have been around for a long time and like my old style videos where I hunt the 1930s lawns and pull out a lot of silver, you're going to have some treat, because this video specifically is my best hunt of the year so far. And within the last 4 hunts, I found a lot of silver, and I've literally almost passed my silver counts for last year already, even though I didn't metal detect as much last year. So I think you're really going to enjoy it. The house that I'm searching around in this video, I believe, was built sometime in the early 1930s. I would have to confirm that, but it's around that time frame, give or take a few years. So anyway, here's the video. Hope you enjoy. Alrighty, tucked up under the moss here, right next to this root, I had a super high signal. And check it out. I've got some sort of pendant. It's pretty crusty. You can see it's still on a piece of a necklace. Doesn't look too incredibly old. And it's very light, so it's got to be aluminum. Could be interesting though. I'll clean it up later and let you guys know what it looks like. Awesome. This find turned out to be older than I expected, actually, because I didn't know they made these type of beaded bands going back as far as this find is from. It is very crusty due to the soil conditions there, but it says First United States International Trade Fair. I did a quick Google search on this in preparation for the video, and I didn't really find much, so it's quite interesting. And on the back here, it is very crusty. Let me get it flipped around this way for you. And I can tell up there it says August, and it has a date of 1950, and it says CH there, I believe. I'm going out on a limb and saying this is probably from Chicago, because I know they've held a lot of like world fairs and various events such as this, you know, being such a large population in the past and one of the sort of industrial hubs of the country. So any information on that one would be greatly appreciated, but a pretty interesting find, even though it's not in great shape. Okay, finally got an old coin. There's not much here. I've been here about 15 minutes. I did get a modern coin next to the sidewalk, very shallow, and a 1966 nickel about an inch down. But we got ourselves a Wheatie now. Solid 82 signal. Let's hope there's a little bit more. Very dry on targets. Well, figures the first old coins I find is a spill. I just rechecked the hole. There was still another penny signal in there. Now I got a 1952 wheat cent out of the same hole. I ran the detector over it but didn't look at the numbers. It's ringing up still, so we'll finish. Oh, the next one's silver. Take a look at that. 1943. Mercury dime. Let's see if there's more down there. Seems like there's one more signal down here, maybe. There it is. Another wheat cent. Put it there by the mercury dime. There's more. This is awesome. I've been really onto the spills lately. We're almost at it right here. Come on, let's see another flash of silver. This is, oh, I see it on the edge there. Looks like another penny. Another wheat cent. Wow. Let's check it again. I think that's it. May as well grab the two we just got out of here. There it is. 4 wheat pennies and a silver mercury dime. That is sweet. For a yard where there's almost no old signals from all the groundwork. The one good signal's got 5 old coins in it. A quick look at the coins from the spill cleaned up, and might I add that the soil in this yard is extremely acidic and tore up the copper coins. But we have a 1952 wheat penny, 1950 Denver, 1948, that one is super crusty, and a 1946, and a follow-up with the 1943 silver mercury dime. So with the newest coin being from 1952, that's probably around the time these were dropped. Pretty awesome. Love finding a bunch of old coins in the same hole. I knew I should have done this one live, but I'll show you guys what I saw when I flipped this plug. I had a blasting 86 signal that was almost on the surface, and I was thinking, oh, it sounds like a silver dime, but it's probably just, you know, like a modern coin ringing up good. So I just cut into the moss here, and I already did this, but when I flipped it up, you can see the imprint right there. It's the edge of a silver dime. I only walked up about a foot from the last hole. It's another mercury. That is awesome. If I get another signal like that, we're gonna do it live. It took me all but 2 seconds to cut that little plug in the moss, flip it up and see that. Awesome. Mercury dime number 2 on the hunt. It's gonna be a last year issue 1945 Philadelphia. Right on. The coins are so shallow here, it's unbelievable. Had a solid nickel signal, just about a ½ inch under the surface. Let's see if it's old. It's right where I found that last, the first 1966 nickel. Oh, that's not an old one. 1983 or 8. If it's 88, it's a birth year nickel for me. All right. Seems like we're locked into the coins now. I'll keep looking by the sidewalk here. That's right where it is, right by the path leading up to the house. In between there and the front door. Got us some oldies. Well, it took me a minute to get to this one, right under the base of this small tree. And a lot of fine roots, about 3 inches down. Got a 1942 wheat cent. Nice. Okay, I got another awesome signal here marked in the moss, coming in around a clad quarter, but just in case it's a silver coin, we're gonna do it live. Of course there's a root by this one here, but it's not very deep, so, that split apart because I'm stuck in all them fine roots. Mosquito on my neck. It's getting to be that time of year. It's kind of in the back portion here. Okay, we're almost at it here. Oh, what is that? Ah, big hunk of junk. Oh well, man, did that ring up good. Okay, so the last 2 holes about 1.5 inches down, I got another wheat cent and another key. I'm gonna stop filming unless I get anything really good because it got a rainstorm on the way. And it's getting really dark out, so probably about 20 minutes it'll be raining here really hard, and I want to finish this place up. Okay, it started already. I'm getting soaked, but I have a solid 86 here. We're gonna finish it live. It sounds just like a silver dime, so I wanna do this one live. I think I saw the edge of it. Yep, it's silver. All right, but it's raining here. So I'm gonna throw it in the pouch and keep hunting. And here we have a first year issue 1946 90% silver Roosevelt dime. With a little bit of staining on it, but pretty sweet looking. I'll take silver any way it comes. Okay, that first 5-minute wave of rain isn't bad, but the heavier stuff's coming, so I gotta be quick. But just got a 1955 nickel. Once again, about a ½ inch to an inch down. Love this old preserved lawn. Except for the areas that have been worked, everything else that's original, all the coins are like no deeper than 2 inches. Been a long time since I've hit a lawn like this. Okay, in the section of the yard that's harder to dig, I locked onto an awesome, perfect 86 signal. This should be another silver dime at about 2 inches. Oh man, these roots are gonna be terrible in this little spot. Okay. Oh, thankfully it's so shallow. It's gonna be right here. Yep, and silver. What do we got? Let's see, what do we got? I'm gonna scrape the rim a little bit, but I gotta do this fast before that rain comes in. It's a worn Merc. Now, I'm not gonna rub it, but it looks like 1940 something. Sweet, this is awesome. The coins weren't hitting my first 20 minutes. It's weird, but I'm locked in now. The mercury dimes were definitely flowing in this yard. This one we have a 1944. It's a little bit more worn, but it's got a cool toning to it. It is also a Philadelphia, and as always, I'm happy to have it. A trio of Mercs. Gotta love it. Okay, this is out by the sidewalk, so I don't know if this is gonna be junk, but just in case, we're gonna do it live. It is a solid 93, will not budge. It only seems about 2 or so inches down. Man, that's kind of like right in the silver quarter range. Oh, sweet, it's just moss right here. Oh my gosh. There are some roots down here. So, see if we can read it. Yep. Here comes the next wave of rain. Pop down here. Should have this in a second. Oh, yeah, that's silver. See the edge? I'm gonna pull it out. It should be a silver quarter, probably oh my gosh. It's a Walking Liberty half. No way. I'm so glad I did that live. Probably rang in a little bit lower than usual because it was like kind of on edge. Rang up like a silver quarter. Unbelievable. Wow. Was not expecting that. Literally just a little bit right off the sidewalk. Unreal. Okay, I gotta keep hunting though. This rain, it's raining right now, but not real hard. I'm gonna throw it in my car, we'll clean it all up later. What's this right here? Oh, piece of plastic. Sweet. First $50 of the year, got the monkey off my back. Since I've started metal detecting, I've never gone a year without digging a $50, a silver one. And there she is. Okay, so let's do a live date reveal on this Walking Liberty $50. It looks pretty worn. You can see there's not much detail on the eagle's breast and on the wings, so I hope this is a pre-1940s one. Now let's clean off the back a little bit first. Oh, looks nice though. Very nice. Looks like no mint mark, which is pretty typical for my area. Oh, yep. It is pre-1940. Got a 1936. That is awesome. Alright, I'm going to do some touch-up cleaning to that, and I'll get back at you. Woo-wee! I just finished up in time. I was hunting the sidewalk strip for the last 10 minutes, trying to work it the best I could in between the rain before it started getting really heavy. And the T2 isn't waterproof, but I got to head out of here anyway. But I covered it pretty good. Toward the end, wanted to work the sidewalk strip real slow. I think I got the vast majority of the coins out of here because apart from under the roots, out by the road, everything was like super shallow. So I stayed out there for about another half an hour and didn't really film in the rain, just trying to pick out any signals I missed. I got a couple more wheat pennies, some odds and ends. I went by the side of the yard by a huge tree, found a cool triangle shaped like an old dog tag. I'll have to clean it up later. But I'll show you everything cleaned up. I didn't pull out the camera a lot because of the rain, but we did pretty good. Stand by. Welcome to the farm, everyone. Another rainy day out here, and this wrap-up's being filmed about a week after I did the hunt. But very lush in the valley right now. Spring rain's always a good thing, and you can see some of the cows out there. They were hugging this fence line by my property over here earlier. But anyhow, back into the wrap-up. What a great hunt it was. I'm not going to go into everything because I showed most of this stuff up close in the video. But for the modern coins on the property, that was a surface find. I got 1 quarter, 2 dimes, 2 nickels, both are from the 60s though, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pennies, including a first year issue 1959 Denver Memorial Cent. I found this, which you can see is marked Tip Top Products Company, USA, Omaha, Nebraska. And that company was well known for hair accessories and hair curlers and stuff like that. This appears to be some sort of hair clip, which is what I thought it was when I dug it, but it is vintage, so that was cool. I ended up with a dozen wheat pennies, very crusty, all from the 1940s and 50s, except for this one right here is the oldest one. It appears to be a 1928. I ended up with 3 old nickels. Not going to flip them over. A 1957 Denver, a 1955 Denver, very crusty, and a 1940 Philadelphia. So we kind of straddled before and after the war nickel years and couldn't hit a Buffalo, but that's okay. Still nice to get some older Jefferson nickels. I got that Dexter key number 62127. Of course, the aluminum pendant that I showed in the video. And let me know if any of you guys caught this for the silver dimes. It was a date run. Out of the yard, I got a 1943, a 1944, 1945, and then the transition into the silver Roosevelt dimes in 1946. So that's pretty awesome. And the Walking Liberty $50 cleaned up a little bit better than when I did the live reveal. She's quite worn, but a 1936 chunk of silver, beautiful on the reverse. You can see how long it was circulated. Very worn down on the eagle's breast. Not much detail left in the feathers there. Awesome coin though. So cool to have that and pull that out of the ground, especially since I was able to do it live for you guys. And then the one find I didn't get on camera. I always like finding the old dog tags. This one is from 1969. Man, you can see how long that thing wore down. But 1969, rabies vaccinated, Tennessee Department of Public Health. I like the triangle shape on that one. It's pretty cool. I find so many of these in the urban lawns, and they're always a joy to pull out of the ground. So that was my hunt, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. And here comes the rain.